Hello, my wonderful Sagittarius. Welcome back to the channel. I am Empath Divine, your intuitive reader. I hope all is well on your end, and I hope you will have a great week ahead. You can always look in the description box below if you feel guided and curious into booking a more personal, in-depth reading. This is your general reading for May 15th through the 22nd, Sagittarius. Always make sure you're taking what applies to your current situation, and you can check out your sun, moon, and rising for more messages, okay? Alrighty, let's focus on what's going on. We are pulling out channel messages this week, oracle and channel messages this week for you, my lovely Sagittarius. Okay, one wanted to come out, and then we have caring connections. Okay, so caring connections. I mean, this particular reading is not focusing on. This reading, what I do from spirit, is not always about love. You guys can definitely check out your love reading tomorrow, but if it came out for a reason, this could be what's on a lot of you guys' minds. Caring connections for me makes me feel like it's some type of reconciliation, because the card that wanted to come out was hostile. It wanted to come out. So that kind of made me feel like you and your current partner could have had a big falling out. Things were said, but I kind of feel like it's more of like, sitting down, having a heart-to-heart conversation. And I feel like the male, it's a male energy, doesn't have to be, but that would be the person that would be more apologetic to you, Sagittarius. That's what I feel. That would be the person that would be more apologetic to you, per se. Okay. So I do feel there is changes in a current connection if you are in one. And I feel like it's kind of a reconciliation, or if your person has never left your side, like say perhaps you're living with this person, you guys can make amends, and you guys apologize, and maybe you guys are going to go on a date. I just see things changing for the better in this connection. Okay. So for some of you, this can be a reconciliation. Okay. And you want this, but for others, this can be more so of you're in a current connection, and you guys are making amends, and it's like you're fixing what you messed up. It's kind of like that. Okay. But make sure also, Sagittarius, that you look at your love reading that we'll post tomorrow to get more messages. But that's really talking about love. I feel like some of you can have that on your mind. Remember, always take what's resonating with you. All right, what else, Spirit, do we have for Sagittarius that they need to know? Thank you. We got too many cards. Let's do that again. Spirit, let's get like about a good one or two, please. Thank you. For Sagittarius. Okay, so we have courage here. Now, this energy is way different, about that current connection. This is way different. Having the courage to push through, having the courage to walk through the storm. We see this as a storm in process, right? And if you look closely on the other side, to me, I take it intuitively, there's a boat waiting on the other side. But for some of you, you won't know until you take that first step and that first leap. So some of you, it could be having the courage to walk away from a job, or having the courage to walk away from a current, environment or place you're living with for the better. And some of you are timid and afraid to do it because, you're starting to feel like, I don't think I have what it takes. Sagittarius, you're a very strong sign. You're very strong. You're very powerful. You are adventurous. So if it has been boggling your mind lately about moving on to something bigger and better, you are being guided to, take the initiative and make this happen. Having the courage and strength to move on and move forward. Some of us, when we hear about the storm, we do get told, okay, the storm is going to clear out and you can clear your path. But for others, this can be, why this storm is happening. You're going to have to push through it. Put your raincoat on and walk through this storm. And I feel like for Sagittarius, when you take that first leap and that first step, you will start to notice that it's not as bad as you thought it was, and the storm will push out. Okay, so it's like, this is kind of like having the courage to move on and move forward, or even having the courage to start something per se as well. Okay, let's give you a Lord Ganesha message. Let's see what Lord Ganesha has to tell you. Oh, that came out quick. Okay. So we have Splendor coming out, and 46 can be a significance to you. And I meant to tell you that as well. 14 turns into 5, and number 14 can be a significance to you as well too. Okay. So we have Splendor coming out here. And basically the message from Lord Ganesha, what I feel like with Splendor, is trying to tell you that Sagittarius, it's time to focus on you. It's time to focus within, Perhaps some of you right now could be judging yourself a little bit too hard. Are you being your own worst critic, in a decision you have to make? That can be why some of you are hesitating with the courage to take a leap. Perhaps you're being too hard on yourself. So Lord Ganesha is coming through strong with this message that, you know, it's time to look deeper into yourself. It's time for you to start asking yourself, is this what I want? Is this where I want to be? Change starts within. And perhaps some of you, you know, are getting to that point and saying, like, you know, if not now, then when? So I will say, Sagittarius, this week will be more so of you being more patient and more gentle on yourself, because, you know, you don't have a lot of patience sometimes, Sagittarius, but you can be very critical and judgmental on yourself very bad. And I feel like for a while, Sagittarius, you know, Spirit in the universe and your guides has been trying to tame you with that. But this can be the reason why your blessings are not coming in fully, because you are not stepping out of your comfort zone to make these happen. Okay, sometimes too, it even could be the people we keep around us that could be making us feel like that as well. Okay, so that's like a deep message, but I really feel like, you know, Sagittarius, this should be the week of you really looking within and what is it that you really want. Okay, alrighty, what else we have for Sag this week, Spirit, that they need to know? Okay, angel number 212 can be significance. Guys, if you look on Pinterest, I'm telling you, the angel numbers for Pinterest, I swear there's different numbers, but you guys will find the ones that resonate with your situation. I promise you. You know, those gifted people that are doing these angel numbers on there are very gifted. Please look that up. It will be beneficial to the numbers if you feel guided. Okay, all right, look at that. We have Boss Maid coming up. Boss Maid always reminds me of your Queen and King of Wands energy. So I do feel like with the Boss Maid here, Boss Mode, you know, you guys got to start taking full control of your happiness and of your power. And I do feel for some of you, this can have a lot to do with your career. This can have a lot to do with you wanting to venture and start something off within yourself. It could be you wanting to take a big leap and moving on and moving forward. You are being told that you have what it takes to make this happen. Okay, you have what it takes to make this happen. All right, Fortune. I love this because I channeled this as the Wheel of Fortune in Tarot. Yet again, Wheel of Fortune always signifies good news, but it also signifies that it is time for you to start taking full control over your future and start willing your life in your direction. You have complete control of your destiny. And I feel like when you guys get out of that uncomfortable feeling and, you know, start taking that leap, like I told you before, the good news will come. Even Journey has a lot to say here, because Journey is about what? Taking a path, taking a risk. And I do feel for some of you, you may want to move on and move forward. I feel the energy of traveling, opportunities, but there is a big blockage that is holding you. And this big blockage can be the fear or the self-doubt you have within yourself, or it could be someone. Okay, you guys will definitely know which that is and start saying, okay, how can I change this? You got to start getting to the root core problem of this. So what you should do, Sagittarius, is get you a journal and write the things you want to do, right? And then you're going to say why you're not doing it. On the other side, you're going to say why you're not doing it. Once you answer that question to why you're not doing it, you're going to ask why again. You're going to keep asking why until you run out of the things you have, and it's going to get you to the core problem of why you are hesitating to take a leap, why you're hesitating to take change. Okay, that's a very important task you guys can do. It's going to seem annoying at first, but it's really going to get you to the root core of what could be going on, right? And then we have empath, conserve your energy. A lot of you could be empaths, you know, very intuitive. You feel everything, and conserving your energy is protecting your energy. Do not give out your energy to those that do not need it. Do not give out your energy to energy vampires that's just using your energy to manipulate and use. Choose your energy, who you give it to wisely, okay? And you guys will know who is that is draining, who is narcissist. You will know it, because I feel, Sagittarius, you've been getting very intuitive lately. So pay deep, close attention to that. All right, so Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading. Make sure you look at your sun, moon, and rising for more messages. Thank you for supporting my channel, guys, and please continue to do so. Like, subscribe, share, and make sure you hit the bell button and comment if you feel that it resonates. Have a great week, Sag. Bye bye.